designing some IC. ICs mean it's not the IC in the circuits. It is the inductive component, people. So that's the briefly information about me. And let me start our power magnetic component. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to give you a scenery I was talking about today. We would go through some introduction about company Premo Vietnam, our core technology, strategic sector, and go deep into the electric vehicle. So in the electric vehicle, we produce battery charger, DC, AC/DC, and also DC/DC. Furthermore, I would like to produce RFID system and tracking sensor. Okay, so Premo Group is founded in Barcelona, in Spain from 1962, and then we opened the first manufacturing plant in Malaga, then in Tanger, Morocco. So we have two more plants in China, Gusi, and Vietnam, Quảng Nam, Da Nang province. Actually, in Quảng Nam province, and I have to go about 18 to 20 kilometers every day. We have R&D in Gusi also, France in Grenoble, and Korea and Vietnam. Yeah, so office almost everywhere in global. Yeah. Okay, so our core technology is mainly in RFID, as you see here, is almost more than a half, 65%. Is the antenna, 3D antenna, emitter, and collector. So next one is the IC, the inductive component, which means the choke, the common mode choke, different mode choke, every kind related to filter and transformer. Some transformer you would be very familiar ones, like flyback, LC, and double active brick, full brick, half brick also. Also produce sensing and EMC filter. EMC filter is some kind of the line integrated, and this feel the noise on the line, on the grid line. The sensing is the small transformer one. It's kind of the current transformer with a really high turn ratio, and it's sensing the current through this. Oh, do you see my mouse pointer here? Okay. The sensor is this. It is sensing the IC current. So our product is focused on automotive with more than a half also. We are built onboard chargers, the wireless chargers, and some inverter converter for automotive. Also, we supply for some power company. It's like SMPS is switching mode power supply. It's a kind of supply, and the UBS is really familiar, renewable energy and elevator. In the power in Europe, we also provide component devices to train some facility, some electrical facility. And the industry is metering, telecom, and automation. This is the really small, so I don't know if we also produce. I have none of in the Vietnam plant. Maybe it's in the European.
So what product will be manufactured in Vietnam?
Yeah, here. I could tell you more in the some next slide. Thank you. Okay, so look at these. Car is the electrical vehicle. So we have a very big motor here. It's the three-phase electric motor from 15 to 200 kilowatt. And the battery is common normally in the floor of the car. So we have two kinds of to charging the electrical this electric vehicle. If you have a line station charging, you could plug it into the main line. So we produce the inverter from the AC 50-60 cap to the DC for 400 volt, 800 volt here. Or we could apply a DC-DC fast charging into it. So in the general, an electric vehicle got two main onboard charger. One is the DC, AC-DC, and one is the DC-DC. Here we could look deep into the battery charger AC-DC. This is the input line, which is the main 200 volt. So after that, we have EMI filter. This is called the common mode shock, and is the value of inductance. This is the rated voltage and rated current of it. So you can see here, we produce the rated voltage over up to 230 volt. After that is get to the rectifier and the PFC. PFC which mean the power factor correction shock, and it's only got one winding. The PFC is some kind filter the ripple current before it go to the LLC bridge or ZVS. Is some kind of DC-DC converter, and we will see next in the next page. So we got some kind of devices to control these both, and it's the feedback and controller which use the flyback transformer. This is the main powerful transformer, and this is the oscillation. It's run in the small lower power. So we got output in diode, output diode, and also we have one more stage of filter, because we don't know how noisy the main AC line is and how noisy for the output. We have to protect battery, right? So we put here more than a filter state. Just before the AV battery, AV is the high voltage battery. Okay, so everyone clear this slide? Okay, I come next. This is the DC-DC transformer. Two PFC choke you see previously, and this is the LLC hybrid transformer. The transformer of LLC topology consisted two components, which one is the parallel resonant inductor, and the other is the main transformer. Transformer we are produce some normally is 3.5 kilowatt, but if you could you have to use it for a bigger car, for high fast charging, we could produce up to 7 kilowatt, 11 kilowatt, and 22 kilowatt also. This set is built in for Volvo and BMW vehicle. And you can see here is the potting aluminum heatsink, and I would like to talk later about it. It's in general, this is the um, heat reducing for our
Uh, wait. Can you back to that slide? Yes, this slide. So how
yes.
about the outside dimension of this component?
You can see here is the overall dimension of the whole ball,
Yes, I think
and
I need to.
the rectangular is only the transformer.
Yes,
So the overall dimension is about A4 sheet paper,
A4. Yeah.
A4
Yes,
paper,
yeah.
and the height is about 50 to 60 millimeter.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Uh, if you want to connect the charger to three-phase main line, so we add in two more chargers, and this is totally is 11 kilowatt.
Mm.
The two is still tied up very deeply into the circuits. Yeah. So if you want to know more about the flyback transformer and PLC transformer, this PLC is not the automotive PLC or this is the power line communication. Yes. So we have input filter and output filter that I explained before. Is for the filter for the input main line. We don't know how noisy is it, and we don't want to interrupt our battery to harm battery. So we have to put here an output filter. Uh, One of the most strange advantages in Premo is our fast sample manufacturing. If you want some component in the catalog or portfolio, which means we have available in stock, and we could produce directly in 2 weeks. If
Mm.
if you want to variation from the catalog or portfolio, it takes more than 4 to 12 weeks just by changing winding, terminal, and connection, etc. Connection is like the here, the ring terminal. If you want to custom it to bend 90 degree or just the PCB mounting, and it's only take 4 to 12 weeks. If
Mm.
you want a full custom sample, it takes about 10 to 14 weeks because we have to find new core. You can see here every conductor, every inductive component. Here it needs a core and a coil. Coil is very easy to custom, but the core is what is we have to make a new mold. We have to press and find in suitable material for its kind of ferrite core or the
Mm.
nanocrystalline. Uh, in case it's you just a prototype, we could make in the 3D printing or printing SLAs. Here you could see the Cooper. It's not the Cooper wire. It is the Cooper flash coil. The flash coil is used for some state require a very high current, up to 250 ampere.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really hot. I really afraid any projects that require such a high current. And you can see this picture. This is the integrated structure which I have uh, for the innovative structure. Okay, here you could see the integrated chalk and transformer. It's not a separated tool, so we could reduce the size, we could reduce the weight, and also the cost. Here's the grinding ferrite core processing for produce very new core shape. If we have the standard core shape, it only take 2 to 5 weeks. But a custom core shape for a bigger, fully customized transformer, it could be very difficult. Okay, so before we turn to another field of Premo, do you have anything about have question about these components?
Yes. Can you back to one slide before?
One slide before here.
Yes. Okay. I understand what is the transformer. Can you share something about the function of the chalk?
Okay, it's kind of a little. Let me see, little academic. Here you could see the LLC topology, right? This is the transformer. This is the input, and here's why we call the LLC. Before we have 2 inductor and 1 capacitor. This red line is called the resonant tank. And it gives us the advantage to control the output voltage by adjusting the frequency. So from the 5 kilohertz to 100 kilohertz, we never mind about the turn ratio, and we could adjust, we could variable the output voltage. This is why we call the LLC.
So that's the chalk, huh?
This is the chalk, LR, resonant chalk. Okay. It's actually the resonant chalk, yes.
So it's similar with the rectifier.
Rectifier is here. Okay. So this is my my main shop, and the next, I'm not very keen on this. I'm also not working on it. I'm just show you some briefly. We have here in the green, in the orange, they are on antenna, and we also have one antenna. It's a key fob in your pocket to communicate with your car, to open the door, close it, and turn on the alarm. Prevo produce every kind of antenna here. Is the door handle emitter antenna, which is the orange, trunk emitter antenna in the back, interior emitter antenna, and the bumper emitter antenna in the front. So what are their function? Yeah, we could see there is some kind of short range, middle range, and long range emitter antenna. Well, believe me, designing antenna is so boring. It's just a piece of plastic. you could see here. And I added a link here if you curious about our production. So what kind of antenna should you choose? There are 2 main core. Is the ferrite and long range. The ferrite is so fragile for poor mechanical, and if you apply it in the door handle or somewhere in the car, the vibration and weather also, it could break the ferrite core. And if you mold it into a plastic band in here, like here, graphite is very flexible, excellent mechanical behavior. And we have short range for 1 to 1.5 meter, medium range 1.5 to 3 meter, and long range for up to 9 meter. Well, actually, my major is not about antenna, so I don't know much about high speed frequency. This is the short range, medium range, long range. You know, when you enter the diameter about 1.5 meter around the car,
Yeah.
you could, use your key fob to open the door. It's thanks to this short range antenna. Medium range and long range. Medium range is for parking, and long range is kind of used in the fully automotive vehicle. So we produce the door handle antenna. It's like here. It's a structure with a plug, leg, LED, an antenna, and switch here, and we all supply it in the door handle for fully here. As you can see, antenna located within the door handle. This is the door handle of the car. And some kind of different door handle. They are all produced for Hyundai in Korea.
Yeah.
The LEDs is, I think it's very unique. It's not like any LEDs I've seen before. And we have to test mechanical simulation for the switch, how many force we apply, how many time. It's actually very difficult. So this is the long range antenna. And as you can see here, its function is for communicated with other car on the road. Between vehicle to the road. I don't know if any of my customer, any of vehicle brand that develop this automotive vehicle, maybe Bosch or Tesla. So the next section is tracking sensor. Tracking sensor we apply in the VR AR glass. Have you tried these? I have admitted that I never. I got my glass, so I so scared for my eyes. This is called the emitter 3D cube. It generates a magnetic field. In here is one called the station, and the small one is receiver, which apply to your controller or your glass. So this is so academic. And in the base station, it emits some signal. Then the VR controller will return the signal, and the base could detect where you are in the 3D Cartesian coordinator. With the last one is the position. So here we got the comparison about the 3D coil cube and IMU and the visual optical. We have one line, two line in my manufacturing plant that produce the 3DC antenna here. It's very small, and we always provide it in the reel, carrier reel, you know. Okay, so I added here two link.
Yeah.
If you're curious about how it works.
Yes, please open it.
Wow.
Advertise.
It's the VR.
Mm.
Within the glass, we apply the 3D antenna. It's very, very small, so you could not track within it. It's just like a toenail. Here, the base station will emit the signal.
Mm.
This is called the 3D antenna. Why we call the 3D antenna? Because we are widening the Y in 3 axes, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
This is for the station.
Mm.
Okay, so the rest is for the product. I would like to present the second video.
Yeah.
This is very second video we provide for Ignal in the text here.
And you can now see this.
See at the side.
I see. So if I've got, let's say if I put those three in the same position, and then we do 176, 77, and 78, all of different degrees of rotation. One's on -15, one's on -100, which is vaguely 0, 90, and 180. I guess if I calibrate a bit better, or it'll be something along those lines, something to do with the calibration. It's a cool system. I'll just leave that there on there for a second. The side of my laptop. It's got a lot of metal in it. Feels a little bit shaky. If I get close to the sort of metal, that feels a bit. So that, I guess that's sort of what is being affected. It said that when it comes to metal objects, it doesn't do massively well with the DPM. But if you imagine if I start, good. Let's say those two could be like virtual reality objects, and then it's got a position of both where my body is. Yeah, so if you imagine that, let's say, like a gaming application. I said on the Instagram story, I put a doctor should have that.
How about this application in the real life?
I haven't know because Cremo only produced the antenna, and we not very keen on what is application in the real life. But like our customer share, like Inatech, yeah, they are develop tracking system for virtual.
Yeah.
I have working on computer vision before, and I think this could be faster than computer vision and more detectable.
Okay.
So I think this is on for my present today.
I think this technology have applied in the real life, like virtual gaming. Have that game is modeling the motion and gesture of our body, and if we are moving, this software will modeling our gesture and we can join in the game or join in the virtual game. Do you know the virtual game?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will for maybe in the future will this technology will developing and we join in the game, so we can feeling that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that
this
you
is
can feeling enjoy the
currently
game.
the application. I just
Yeah.
don't know what we are developing for the future.
This is my idea. This is my idea, and I think that the game will apply like that.
Mhm, mhm. Do we have time, Mr. Trường?
Sorry.
I would like to say to talk more about
Yes, you can. Yes, you can do. Yeah.
Wow. Here, so this is free PDF, here free document from my company. So if you want, I will give you the link to download it. A conclusion, because there are too many words in here. We would like to increase easier mechanical mounting, block connection, isolation, switching frequency. Do you know that if we increase the switching frequency, we could slow down, reduce the size of the transformer. That's why on the plane, on the ship, on the shipping ships in the sea, there are also use 150 volt, 15 volt for 400 hertz. It's quite 8 times the grid line on the main lane. The efficiency, power, thermal, and reliability. We also want to reduce the heating, the loss, waste, volume, and cost. So let's take a look at this also the product. And we come to here. I want to focus here. It's like a graph that we develop our structure as conventional wide-wound transformer. We separate it into two parts, which means the transformer and the choke, the resonant choke, is separately. So in the next step, we develop in the planet technology, which is the wide-wound turned into the PCB layer and layer. We could reduce the high and the integrated magnetic. You see here, there are 3 core for also the choke and transformer, and we reduce very much the size. So it's even truer for magnetic component, which suffer from the switching frequencies. We could reduce the size when we increase the switching frequency, but also we face to the more noisier issue in the circuit. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
So I thank you for sharing. So I have one question about IND of Primo. So so in a Primo corporation have only 2 IND center, right? 2 or 3.
we have in Barcelona.
Yeah.
France.
Headquarter, France.
Yeah, France, incredible France. In Korean, we got two person here. No, not 2 department, 2 person here. And
only 2 person. Two person in Vietnam.
No, 2 person in Korea. And in Vietnam, we had 9.
In IND center only 9 engineer.
Yes, 9
Wow.
9 engineer, 9 members.
9 member. So you are one of 9 engineer.
Yes.
Yeah. So about R&D process in Primo normally use what software did you use for simulation?
ANSYS Maxwell. Actually, ANSYS Maxwell and iSpark for heating. Simulation. For Fox the simulation, we use SolidWorks.
Yeah. But I think 9 engineer. I think not too big department, not big room. So.
But they have a manufacturer in the Quảng province. So R&D department only 9 person is not much, but I think it's enough for the big company. Yeah.
Now it's enough for production line. They are tired of it.
So how about new product? New product. So which R&D center will develop or?
We got so many missions for the person. One person for innovation manager in Malaga.
Yeah.
And the CEO, the head manager is in the French.
Yeah. So in R&D center in Vietnam, so have any foreigner for working with you?
Yes, of course. My plant manager is the foreigner, but I don't know anyone else here in Vietnam is the foreigner.
Yeah.
Mr. Huy.
Hello.
So Mr. Andres Gracia is still working for Bremo?
Yes, of course.
Still? Oh, long time. So you work in the same department with him or what?
He is the plant manager.
Okay.
I'm just the R&D engineer.
Oh, okay.
Back in the time, Andres is the process engineer, and now he's the plant manager.
Thanks.
Mr. Huy,
Hello.
I wonder that the company branch in Vietnam can take all the steps from the design to produce a real product and serve the customer.
I'm sorry, I'm not really got your point.
Yes, I mean that your company branch in Vietnam can take all the steps from the design to produce the real product and serve the customer.
Yes, of course. We're taking the whole design mission.
It's a fixed design or based on the customer requirement.
That actually depends. If the customer requirement could meet our database, we could propose them the available products. Or if they want to customize so much, and first we could ask for the budget, the annual demand, then we could start a project for designing.
So they just file up the data sheet and make the order and require from you. That's right.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, I have a question.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. So what kind of simulation will you use in your company, your R&D department?
The software is the answer.
Kind of simulation, or like mechanical simulation, or
yeah, of course. For the switching product, we have to present the Fox simulation in the tool.
Yeah.
For the magnetizing, you could see here, we are produce magneto-electric and transient solver for it.
Transient. And the heat.
The heat we use ice bath.
Okay, I see. So what is your duty?
I design, I testing, and
Die casting.
no,
Like
so many tasks I have involved. But
like
the designing, I think so.
but you are the mechanical engineer.
Mainly the electronic.
Electronic. But so you can design and simulation also.
No, you just learn it for 1 or 2 days. Not really hard.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
Have you got any question for our speaker today? So one question for you, Mr. Hui. So how many years you work as R&D engineer?
Not in Primo.
Totally, you work how many years from you graduated?
Almost one year.
1 year?
Yes.
Wow.
Just after graduated, my duty is the PCB designer, and then I take maintenance engineer in Hanoi. I said to you before in 2020. So I back to hometown in 2021 and apply to play Primo.
So this is the first company you work for, right?
For Andy.
So Primo is the first company you work after you graduate until right now, right?
No. I have two different jobs before. Okay, so I'm stop sharing screen.
Yeah. So if don't have
Anyone
any
got
question,
question?
yeah. If don't have any question, so we can move to the make friend, making friend. So because there are some new guys for today, yeah. So
Wow, so sorry people. My topic is so academic. Thank you too much. 14.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah. So I think Mr. Hui is very good in English skill. So yes, you have fluently in English speaking. Yeah.
Well, I'm learning for Chinese also because I have to communicate with Chinese customer every day.
Yeah. Very good. Yes. You I think you are very good at language. Yeah, you can study and learn too many language and learn very quickly. Okay, so I think there are some new guys. Hello, Jace Nguyễn. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes. So can you introduce yourself?
Sure. Actually, I joined this group for maybe in 2 weeks, and I have introduced myself in last. So my job is now the automation engineer, but I'm working in the same department. One Korean company. Its name is Altonic Vina, and we supply the automation device for some factory to upgrade their automation system.
Yeah. So What is your real name?
My name is Hậu Nguyễn.
Oh, Nguyen.
Yeah.
So that means you are distributor of some brand name.
Actually, my company is a supplier. A supplier, you know, the brand who is supplying the device or the distributor. Like Samsung will supply the mobile phone to the television or FPT stock like that. And my company is like Samsung.
So where is your company location?
My company office is located in District 7, Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
So
I think if your customer almost Korean company, right?
Yeah, around 50 to 60% is the Korean. Of course, because we are launching the products for 20 years, so the markets in Vietnam is quite big. So some main customer is Vietnamese company and also some Europe or somewhere will use our products because the quality and the price.
Yeah. So if possible, so next time can you prepare some slide or some topic to show us your product or service? Is okay?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe later I will prepare a slide to introduce to you guys about our company and the product.
Yeah. Yes, because in our club, our group, there are too many engineers with too many field. So that's
Yeah.
Our member really want to know more about technical and some technical information also. Yeah.
Yeah. I know about that. I'm very pleased to say about my profile.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will repair about that.
Yeah. Okay.
At least yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Hậu. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Phạm Anh Tuấn. Can you hear me? Mr. Phạm Anh Tuấn, can you hear me? Hello? Maybe he's gone. Another guys, not yet introduced. Miss Hoài Linh already joined with us the last topic. Mr. Phát Vũ. Hello. Hello, Mr. Phát Vũ. Can you hear me?
I see.
Yes, so can you introduce yourself? Because I look you a new member, right?
Join group about 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks. So,
yes.
Yes, please introduce yourself again because I'm not sure about you.
Yes, my name is Vũ Quang Phát. I'm 25 years old and I graduated from Hanoi University of Science and Technology. So for my main joy is a automotive engineer.
Yeah.
So last time I worked as a CE engineer in the taco bus company, and I just quit my job and come back to my hometown, and now I'm working in Bắc Ninh province, in a Korean company named Sajin Auto. I work in the R&D department of the Echoson department. So yeah, I just start my job for about 3 days, so not much experience to sharing.
Yes, so you said that before you already work for Taco Bus, right?
Yes, I work as a CAE engineer.
CAE. Yeah, I know CAE. That means you do some simulation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Also mostly about the automobile. Yeah, like calculate for the durability and or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So so what is your most what is your software do you often for simulation?
Yeah, we use the HyperWork suite.
HyperWork.
Like yes, like HyperMesh for meshing and OptiChuck or something like that.
Yeah. So do you know Mr. Tống Đình Quân in our group?
No.
Because Mr. Tống Đình Quân is a distributor of HyperWork. Yeah, he sell HyperWork. Yeah.
I know Mr. Vũ. Vũ is my friend there.
Mr. Vũ?
Yes, he chat a lot in the group.
Yeah.
For one time, he has to pick about the taco group.
With Mr. Vũ, yes, correct.
Yeah, he's my friend.
Yes, so Mr. Vũ, but he to work in export department, not in engineering department.
Yes, well, last time he worked in R&D department for one year, and then he changed. He left working in the export department.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, thank you for sharing. Anyone have you anything to share?
Yes, but let's wait more time. So I need time to adapt because a lot of experienced engineer here.
No problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I think today is okay for me. So, Miss Lina, have you any information to share with us?
I said not. I will presentation in 3rd November. In the 3rd.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
In the first.
Next week.
Next week on Monday.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Monday.
Yes.
This week.
Monday, right?
The first of November,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yes, right.
Yes, correct. So what is your topic?
The topic. The topic I sent it to you about automation equipment.
Automation. Yes. So, but I'm not yet sent to you poster, right?
Poster.
Yes, and some photo, some picture, some photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I send you my picture
Yes,
already.
yes, I already received, so, but I'm not yet design.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, tomorrow I will send to you the design for the poster. Yeah.
It's so far. Next one day.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow. Yes, no problem. Yes, because normally in we have 2 topics per week. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
need 2 days for preparing. Yeah.
I can hear.
It's like his audio cut out a bit. Maybe the
Okay.
connection. Okay, come back.
Yeah. The last guy, Mr. Phạm Anh Tuấn. Hello. Hello, Mr. Phạm Anh Tuấn. Can you hear me? Maybe he already go out or do something. Okay, I think today is okay. Yes, I think Mr. Hui is a very good guy. Yes, in very fluently in English. Yeah. So thank you for sharing today. So I know that this topic, some engineer, is very difficult to
Not
understand.
so
Yes, because yeah,
kind of difficult.
yeah. So but
If you
your
want to know more about inductive component, you could contact me.
yeah. So if I need any more information, I will contact you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, and sleep well. Thank you for joining. Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Oh, you see me inside.
Ủa nha, xin chào trai. Nghe bài bản.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Yeah.
Sayonara.